Hi guys! Welcome to my channel, my name is Angus and today we are going to watch the 6th episode of the first season of American Gods. So, American Gods. And we are back with American Gods. In the last episode we saw our main antagonist, or I think he's the main antagonist, Mr. World, the boss of the new gods. And he seems to be basically like, the god. The one primary god, because he's extremely powerful. He knows basically everything about everyone, he says. And he talked about the Book of Life. He said something about the Book of Life. And the question is, of course, did he read the Book of Life or did he write the Book of Life? Because, it would be interesting to know if he's also a new god or newer god, or also, some older being or some older god who now leads the new gods. I mean, that's a difference. But that is something we could find out in the future, and I would be very interested in this. And he made an offer to Mr. Wednesday, to Odin, that they should do a merger, and everybody was very, very excited about this. But Odin refused because they wanted to give him North Korea with its citizens, that they would all worship him and whatever. But as Mr. Wednesday said, you say merger, I hear exile, and that's probably true. I mean, they just want to get rid of him and make sure that he won't work against them. Which is, pretty telling. And as Odin said, they are afraid of him, a little bit, but they are afraid of him. So, he declined, but Mr. World let him go because he wanted to give him time to think, and he said, he has respect for him. I don't know if that's real, or maybe he's just acting to get Mr. Wednesday on his side. Let's see about that. But that was definitely the most interesting thing in the last episode. Then, of course, Laura is back. She and Shadow had a long talk about all what happened. Then Shadow and Mr. Wednesday got caught by the police. And Laura was alone in the motel room. And then she met Mad Sweeney. And Mad Sweeney wanted, of course, his coin back. But Laura wasn't ready to give him the coin. So, she beat him up a little bit. And just when he attacked her and wanted to drown her, it's not possible, but put her into warm water so she would fall apart. The police came and brought Mad Sweeney to the police department because Laura acted dead. So that was a very funny scene, to be quite honest. And right now all characters are in the same place. Mr. Wednesday and Shadow are in the police department and are about to escape because Mr. World and his new gods killed everybody in the police department. Then 2 cops went there with Mad Sweeney, and these 2 cops are also dead. Mad Sweeney escaped, and Laura is in the morgue, and I think that's also in the police department or close by. So we have all 4 in a similar position. So that would be interesting to see the dynamic between these 4 all together. I mean, especially, of course, Odin, Mr. Wednesday, and Laura, because I guess that was not part of his plan, that she was resurrected. So let's see about that. And we also saw in the police department this tree thing, this conscious 3 basically, who attacked Shadow. And the question is, of course, who was that? Which god? We saw that sequence in the beginning of last episode with Nan-Yunini, that old god that was apparently forgotten, but it seems not entirely, because I think that is Nan-Yunini. But the question is, of course, why did he come back in this situation? If it is Nan-Yunini. If it isn't, then let's see about that. But it is a very interesting constellation right now, and I am very interested in seeing what is going to happen. I mean, are we finally going to Wisconsin? I hope so. But only one way to find out, and I would say let's not waste any more time and let's just jump right into the episode. Have fun. Well, that looks like something new, a new god maybe. Although that looks a little bit too, too much in the now time, in the current timeline. Not old enough.
En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y el Espíritu Santo. Oh Dios, quien el único Hijo nos ha otorgado los beneficios de la vida.
Okay, they're praying. But I mean, they're praying to the Father, Son, Holy Ghost. That's the Christian God. Okay, it seems he can't swim. But he has Jesus on his arm. Will that help? Maybe. Oh, yep, he is struggling. Definitely heavily struggling. Oh, and who's that? Was that Jesus? Seems so, yeah.
¿Cómo es tu nombre? Tú ya conoces mi nombre.
Yeah. That's classic Jesus stuff right here. Thanks for that. So, are they also with Jesus? Or the better question is, Jesus also with him? Or with them? Oh no, there he is. He died for their sins. Twice. Okay. That was smooth. But what does it mean exactly? I mean, is he really dead now, or can he come back a second time?
What the hell was that in there? Marilyn Monroe just floats into a fucking room. They massacred a station full of cops and just left us in the middle of it. And then I get stabbed by Charlie Brown's Christmas tree.
Yeah. It's quite strange thing, yeah?
They killed those cops.
A warning to me, a sacrifice to them.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, Shadow, they are gods.
Like for God?
Of course, for God, Shadow. Are you really that thick?
That means we know they exist. So what came first, gods or the people who believed in them?
A very good question. Probably the people who believed in them.
Who are you? If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Odin, Grimnir, Wotan, all of this.
Well, your wife obviously has a temper, not used to not getting her way, huh? She apologized for her actions in life?
Sort of.
Your dearly departed has departed, and I suggest we do the same.
Okay, but where is Laura now? Oh, there she is. Okay, that was close. Yeah. Odin doesn't want him to meet her. It's not part of his plan.
Yes, it does belong to the dead woman. I am the dead woman. Where's my fucking car?
Police told it.
Where are the police? Isn't this a crime scene? Shouldn't they be all over this?
Police are dead.
Yeah, everybody's dead.
All of them. All of the police are dead.
Worse things out tonight than you?
Do you have a car?
Yes, I do.
Well, chop chop, ginger minge, let's go.
He has quite a temper, as Odin said.
This times that equals you're a cunt. Divided by the only way I'm gonna get what I need is if you give it to me. Equals the only way you're gonna give it to me is if you don't need it. The only thing you need, dead wife, is resurrection.
Yeah.
And who's this guy your guy knows?
Someone who can perform a resurrection without the use of a turned coin.
And you're just
Ooh,
gonna
and who is that
Convince this guy
exactly?
to bring me back to life.
I can be very convinced.
Is it God?
What the fuck are any of you? But first tell me, what the fuck are you? Seriously, what the fuck are you?
I'm a leprechaun.
Oh, well that makes sense.
Does it now?
No!
Of course not. But he is a leprechaun.
Please stop stealing my cab.
Oh, and him. Okay, well, nice. Well, isn't that a great trio?
Take us to Kentucky. I'll tell you where to find your gin. I'll tell you where to find a whole murder of gods, demi and otherwise, every goddamn one of them. I'll tell you, once we're in Kentucky.
Shouldn't you go to Wisconsin? But what do I know? Oh, okay. Yeah, but that is very confusing. A lot of information here.
The dead, when they come back, are tenacious little bastards and hang on until they're done, and then they're gone. Hey! Hey! I know what
Let the man sleep? The fuck are you on about?
sickness and pain. I know a charm that can turn away the weapons of enemies.
Yeah, he's still fucking bleeding because of the damn tree, you know? That attacked him.
No doubt you met gentlemen in the slammer who slicked their shiv with shit before they shanked a rival. Well, that's what we got here. A shitty little shiv.
Ah, well, that's
God,
bad.
it's moving. What the fuck is that?
Ugh. Is some of the tree in there? Ah.
Mr. Wood was the trees. Mr. Wood was the forest. Well, he was a very old god who saw something very new. He saw a God-fearing society turn towards complete industrialization.
Okay, Mr. Wood? Nice name, yeah. Isn't that nice?
It's also fucked up.
It really is, yeah, it is. Well, that was interesting. So that was Mr. Wood and not Nanyunini, probably. Or maybe it is Nanyunini and Mr. Wood is only it's a code name or whatever. Like Mr. Wednesday.
So you got this new life. What happens to the old one? Fuck those assholes. Never see him again.
Probably, yeah.
Fuck those
I mean,
assholes.
it wasn't a good life. I mean, waiting for someone to see him and they won't see you.
Realize that I'm never gonna see my mother again. Never gonna hear her say my name again. Never gonna eat her cooking again. Thank fucking Christ for that.
Yeah, very interesting dynamic between these three. Okay. What was that now? Not going the right way, or? But where are Mr. Wednesday and Shadow going? Wisconsin, finally? Well, that ended nicely. Well, shit. And just like that, there's not much left. What are... Oh, bullets. Okay. So, in some of these bullets, there's a person. A little bit of a person. Oh, and that's the... Ah, okay. And that's the headquarters and the factory.
Welcome to Vulcan, Virginia.
And what are you doing there, Mr. Wednesday? Whoa. Okay.
There aren't just two
Good.
Americas. Everyone looks at Lady Liberty and sees a different face.
What the fuck? What is this town?
Funeral?
Less a funeral than a celebration of sacrifice. If I know my friend, someone got tossed into the volcano.
Oh, okay. And that warrants this now?
This was a human sacrifice. Faulty railings at the forge.
But planned nonetheless?
A couple of times a year, an employee takes the plunge. The insurance company says it's cheaper to settle than to close down and refurbish. As good as throwing them in intentionally.
Yeah, sounds like it, yeah. But what is he doing there? What's the plan?
That's him, head of the crowd. The one they all flock to. Vulcan. It may cost me a bottle of soda,
Oh,
you'll join
Vulcan.
us.
Is that a Greek god? It is, right? Vulcan? Vulcan? That is a Greek god, if I'm not mistaken.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
I knew you proper geezer.
Oh, the beautiful car.
And it's true.
What is true?
What have you heard?
I've heard your name on the wind. Trying to start a war? Glad a war?
We're at war already, and we're losing.
That's quite true, yeah. And he's gathering. Okay. So one more he wants to recruit. Could be a little bit hard. Or harder than with the others.
And what do you know about dead people?
I had a whole tutorial with the Grim fucking Reaper, so I think I know a thing or two.
Oh yeah. Anubis told her a lot.
You're dead in Indiana, dead wife. What are you doing here? Homesick?
Maybe.
Death do us part. Take the fucking hint.
What fucking hint?
He's gone. Your man came, he saw you, tasted death on your tongue, and he left. He ain't your man anymore.
Not her puppy at least, yeah.
This one got a new life. He ain't looking back.
I did. And I'm not.
Shadow made my heart beat again.
Yeah, that's a good reason. Not gonna lie. But if you really know someone who can resurrect her properly...
You can love somebody even when you know they don't like it. Even when you know they don't want it. That's some profound knowledge for you right there.
Yeah, Mad Sweeney dropping some knowledge.
Betty's getting his spit polished. Stay as long as you like. You'll be safe here.
You know, we really should get going.
Nonsense, nonsense. You're gonna love it here. Everyone does.
Can you trust him? He's not the trustworthy type, I'd say.
What did you do to become the god of this little universe that you have created?
Sacrifice.
He sacrificed? What exactly?
If they don't, you could sacrifice yourself. You've done it before.
And the world opened to me. It has since closed.
There's a lot of backstory to be explored here.
Faith doesn't have to leave the faithful dangling. I've franchised my faith.
Oh, yeah. To Mr. World. Yeah.
In my name. The power of fire is fire power. Not God.
It makes kind of sense in that sense of the word. I don't know what this guy's deal is exactly.
Come with me to Wisconsin. Stand with me and let the world open to us once again.
I don't think he will. Guess he's content with just being there.
I was on the bus before you painted it yellow. When do we leave?
When you can forge me a blade in the heat
okay.
of your volcano. I need it on my hip when we stand together.
Okay. Okay, he's not only with him, but he's about to make him a blade. Okay, and he will finally have a weapon. Very interesting. But yeah, as far as I know, Vulcan was a smith, a blacksmith. But maybe I'm mistaken.
Now you're not here at the moment. You're distracted. I wonder why. Laura, losing her twice.
Yeah, that is very distracting.
Can you see her? Where is she?
She's in Indiana.
Ah.
Outside of Mom's big
Okay.
house.
Interesting that he can see her.
She's watching her family.
Yeah, that's the past life for Laura now.
Question is, can you let her fade away?
Probably easier said than done for him. I mean, he was always the one who loved more in this relationship.
Drive.
Fuck those assholes.
Fuck those assholes.
Well, not left with much of a choice, is she? No. Are they going to Kentucky right now? Okay, and Vulcan is making that blade. It better be good.
They make blood sacrifices to you. Blood spilled by bullets.
You could use a blood sacrifice. Why are you doing what you're doing?
He's fighting the good fight, not being forgotten and stuff. Is he going to betray him? And if so, when?
You tell him we were here.
Yes.
Okay, he already did. Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Won't be joining us in Wisconsin then, huh?
I've been advised it's best if I appear neutral.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah?
I was a story people forgot to remember to tell. And they gave me a gun. They put power back in my hand, and I gotta tell you, it feels good.
Oh yeah, he is with them. He took their offer.
A martyr.
No. That's yours, my friend.
Because he will kill you.
You pledged allegiance to me and forged a blade. And they killed you for it.
Oh, well, that's a very good story, yeah? That he can tell to the people in Wisconsin. People.
Holy shit!
Well,
Holy shit!
seems to be pretty easy to kill a god.
What are you doing? I'm laying down a curse. I'm cursing the whole fucking thing.
Okay. I didn't know that was how you put a curse on something. But alright. But what curse exactly? Alright, that was another episode of American Gods. And yeah, the development is quite interesting here. First, of course, we found out that the tree is Mr. Wood. Whatever that is, or whoever that is. My guess would be that it is Nanyunini. And Mr. Wood is just, you know, his new name, just like Mr. Wednesday's the new name of Odin, Grimnir, whatever. And so, yeah, but we have to find out what his deal is in all this. It was definitely some disgusting stuff we saw there. Yeah, but then, of course, the visit to Vulcan, who, yeah, it was pretty stupid. I mean, he betrayed them, or told the new gods that they were there, but he made the blade nonetheless. I mean, yeah. Did he really think that Mr. Wednesday was just going to be okay about this? Or, yeah, it was not a clever move. Definitely not. And now he's dead and he cursed the whole factory, probably, it seems. So he can't be resurrected, probably. And yeah, but now Odin, Mr. Wednesday, has a big fat sword. A weapon at least. And he can use it, as we've seen. That is pretty interesting. Now, yeah. Will he go to another god or will he go to Wisconsin now? Don't know exactly. But let's see about that. Then, of course, the nice trio we have now. Mad Sweeney, Laura, and Salim, not Salim, as Laura calls him. Yeah, very interesting combination. And the question is now, where are they going? Are they going to Kentucky now to find this guy who apparently can resurrect Laura for good? Would be quite interesting, especially, of course, to see who that is and how he can do this. Let's see about that. But it is a very interesting constellation we have here. Especially, of course, with Mad Sweeney always bad-mouthing everybody and talking shit the whole time. It's quite interesting that we have now two separate groups going their way. And if we will see them getting together once again. Maybe season finale time. I mean, we only have 2 episodes left here for this season. Well, but let's see. It's definitely pretty entertaining to watch these two groups. More entertaining, of course, to watch the taxi group, I would call them, than Mr. Wednesday and Shadow. We saw Jesus in the beginning. He died once again, but I guess he can be resurrected because he really doesn't have the problem that not enough people believe in him. So yeah, I guess he can be resurrected, and I guess every god can be resurrected, really, if only people don't forget about him. Yeah. So I don't worry about Jesus here, to be quite honest. But yeah, that was the episode. The question is, of course, now, what are the new gods going to do about Odin, Mr. Wednesday? I mean, now he has a blade. I guess now they will think about if it wouldn't be best to, yeah, just kill him. But if that's going to be so easy now, I don't exactly know. So yeah, that's something that remains to be seen, of course. But that was my reaction to the 6th episode of the first season of American Gods. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Also, if you don't want to miss anything, follow me on Twitter. And apart from that, I can only say, have a nice day, stay safe, and I see you in the next video.